Hi, welcome to my channel, and this will be my first review. I'll be doing a lot of reviews on this channel, probably just sneakers, honestly, and obviously Dragon Ball Z toys, because those are the two things that I love. I did try to upload this video a little bit earlier, and I noticed that because of the boxes in the background, there was like some focusing issues, so hopefully we won't have to deal with that, but if we do, bear with me. I'll get it cleaned up. So, without further ado, this is the Son Goku. I want to start by saying that this is an adult review. YouTube makes us reviewers decide whether it is an adult review or a child review. So this is for adults. So if you're not 13 or over, please click out. Without further ado, we will get started. So this is the Son Goku, obviously. We have the box here, Bandai in the corner. Mine came a little bit ripped up. I picked this one up from Barnes & Nobles in Johnson County in Kansas. Right before all this COVID-19 stuff kind of really broke out and we had to like stay home. So I haven't really been out to pick up anymore. This is the box. It shows a few poses. And yeah, that's about it. So we have the box there. I did get, also I know you're probably wondering about the pose. I got him sitting cross-legged there and holding his hand like he has the Dragon Ball on the front. I put the Dragon Ball away so that it wasn't rolling around and causing a ruckus the whole video. So I did put it in the plastic, but I will get it out for you guys just so you can see. I'm not going to make it try to focus, but this is the 4-star Dragon Ball. It's got his little 4 stars on there, so that's pretty cool. I love that SH Figuarts does all those kind of like neat things, like you know, have the faces in here. It has the power pole. It has all the different hands. These are things that you don't always get with the Dragon Stars content, or you don't at all. It was cool that they did the Build-A-Figures, you know, in the early stages of Dragon Stars, but this is actually pretty cool how they give you just all these extras, especially for the price that you're paying. So without further ado, let's get into Kid Goku. I'll take him off a Nimbus cloud here. And you can see here, really well done figure. I'll point out, I'll go from the top down what I really like. First of all, they got his hair absolutely right. They killed it. They killed it with his hair. They got it absolutely right. What I really like about what they did with this one, and this is an older figure. This isn't a brand new figure. This didn't just come out. I just picked it up. But one of the things that is great that I really like and that I really enjoy is the fact that because they do give you different faces with some of these figures, like I have Gogeta and I also have Gotenks, you can kind of see the line that's in their face, and so it makes it kind of looks like a toy. And one of the things I love about SH Figuarts is, you know, they make the toys look realistic. So one of the things I like that they did to combat that, if you pull out his hair, his front hairpiece here, that actually shows you how the face is done, and you can pull the face out here. But instead of just having that face there, once you put the face back in, let's see here, you put the face back in, this front hair piece actually holds that face in place so that there's less of a chance that it will come out, so that you can't put him in some crazy poses. You get pretty good neck articulation. He looks down. Now you'll start to see the face come apart when he starts looking down too far, but that shouldn't really need to be a pose that, you know, that you want to put him in. And then he gets decent articulation looking back. I really enjoyed this here. This looks like it was, this is not a sticker. This was actually painted on, so they did a very good job with that. He's got some side-to-side articulation here, just a little bit, not really too much. He's got some side-to-side, and obviously he can bend there. Open up his hands a little bit. He can't lean too far back without some gapping there, but I still think overall that looks good. He's got some articulation here in his belt, which is a great little detail. Not 100% necessary, but great if he's going to be flying and his, you know, his belt's kind of blowing off to the side or something like that. I love the detail in his pants. I think that's great. He's got a single jointed knee, but to me, that's all he really does need. His joints are stiff enough to where it'll be good for you to pose, but loose enough to where to where you can pose them however you want, I think. I don't think you want the joints to be too loose, but I can see how too stiff would be a pain too. And then they did a really good job on, on his shoes. I mean, really on everything. You have some pretty good movement out here to the side if you wanted to show him kicking. Going back, that also allowed me to cross his legs, which is not really a pose I had really seen too much. I guess because sitting on that Nimbus cloud is kind of a pain in the butt, but yeah, here's the figure. Can move these hands around. This could easily be a Kamehameha hand, if he wanted to turn to the side and do his little Kamehameha. So yeah, all in all, I think it's a great figure. I love up here how easy his little joints are to move. He's got looks like a double jointed elbow. Where's that single jointed? No, that's a single jointed elbow. Still really nice. They did a phenomenal job on this figure. It's one of my favorites, and I never really watched or got into Dragon Ball. I got into Dragon Ball Z. Came in like during this Saiyan saga when I was little. So Dragon Ball I didn't know a whole lot about. But I just love this figure, man. I think they did it. I think they did it great. I'm definitely gonna go back and watch some of the Dragon Ball things. I don't know how easy he is to pose. Here, I'll probably mess around with it later once I get him in my setup. I am not the best poser, so if you're at home and you're watching this and you're laughing and you're saying, oh, that guy sucks, you're probably right. I also will not move this once I get it into a good pose. So there we go. That's not the pose that I have him in, but it'll do for the video. And the last thing that I really want to talk about and review, honestly, is Nimbus. I won't take him out, or her. It could be a him or a her. Who knows? I won't take the cloud out. It comes with this stand, and it comes with these two arms. It also comes with another arm, which is right here, that I didn't use. I guess you can use it to hold up Goku. I decided to pose him the way I did because, and I might change it. If I get Demon King Piccolo, I might do something with him, kicking Piccolo or trying to kill Piccolo or whatever. I just wanted to use this to maybe later on, I want to hold somebody in the air that doesn't pose very well. He poses pretty good, so I can stand him up. So that's what I wanted to save this for, so I didn't use it. Then we have these two that go into the stand. It took me a while to figure out that there's like these, let me see if I can find them, these little plastic pieces that actually are in the bottom here that you have to push out in order to put these holes in there. So but yeah, overall I love Nimbus. It's heavy. It's got a lot of like really good weight to it. People call this articulation. I guess there's actually people that are upset that like this is all I could do is spin, but I guess at least they thought about doing something. I don't know what all you really want it to, do you want it to feel like a cloud or wiggle or what, but they did great with the shading. If you look here, just the way that they painted it, this is actually to me one of the better looking accessories I guess that they have. I think it's super dope the way that they did it and they articulated it. So yeah. That's it. This is Kid Goku. I'll probably review Krillin next. Like I said, I really like this figure a whole lot. You can even see he's got the lines on his face. Man, they just did such a great job. It really just takes me back to my childhood. Oh, good point. Before we end this video, his tail. So, if you're gonna get this figure, thought that you should know if you haven't bought it yet, you're a beginner collector, you haven't been collecting for years and years and years. He comes with another tail, which is great. It's there in the bottom, right there. And you're thinking, oh man, we got two tails, this is great. It goes in like this, which is pretty easy, right? Very flimsy tail. I mean, comes off very easily. So just something to be aware of. I don't make toys, so I don't know how they could have fixed it or done it better, but you would think that a company that has the money to put these out and produce them would kind of do something about that. Maybe if they ever have to do something with the tail again, they'll make it to where you can put it in any position and it won't look like that. It won't look like it's gonna, you know, fall out. Because right now, that's really the only way that you can really put it, which kind of gets in the way of posing. But not really that huge of a deal to me. Still love the figure. Doesn't have to be, you know, absolutely perfect. It's still a great figure, but yeah, I'd like to see more figures with the tail. I love that. That's one of the things I loved about the Saiyans. I heard that the original creator got tired of drawing it, and that's why he always had something happen to people's tails. So, but as a fan of the show, I think it's dope. So yeah, I just wish they found a better way to articulate it. But yeah, this is it. This is my first review. They will get better. They will keep coming. As you can see, I got tons of Dragon Star stuff. I probably got 20 or so more boxes. I got old Super Battle Collection things. I have old Irwin Toys, Dragon Ball Z figures, and tons of sneakers. So if you like sneakers, if you love anime or Dragon Ball Z or even just toys, or if you're just looking for something to fill your time during this COVID-19 quarantine, come to my channel, like, subscribe. I'll review just about